Wolverine is one of the biggest names in Marvel Comics, yet when it comes to height, Logan is notoriously short, standing at just 5 feet 3 inches, making one unexpected Hollywood icon a natural fit to play him, Joe Pesci. As outrageous as it might sound, Pesci would actually make a more accurately puny version of the hero. In Wolverine number 10, written by Saladin Ahmed, with art by Javier Pina, Wolverine confirms he is exactly 5 feet 3 inches, and while Marvel readers already knew he was short, what might surprise some fans is that Logan's height perfectly aligns with Joe Pesci. That said, there's more to fan casting Pesci as Wolverine than just size. The actor's ability to masterfully play rageful and intimidating characters would have made him an immaculate choice for the role of Wolverine. It's a shame that Joe Pesci never took up the role, but that won't stop fans from speculating on this out there Marvel movie What If. Wolverine is a hero with an unmistakable presence, because despite being canonically short, Logan has never failed to make himself intimidating, given his tough attitude and his hair-trigger anger. In other words, many of the characters Joe Pesci has turned into household names with his acting exudes the type of energy Wolverine is known for. The explosive rage and unpredictable violence Pesci displays in movies such as Goodfellas and Casino is proof that he would have played a very convincing and accurate Wolverine. When Pesci as Tommy DeVito delivers the iconic line, "Funny how? Funny like a clown? I amuse you," in Goodfellas, the building tension followed by a chaotic fit of smashing bottles is exactly the type of intimidation that needs to be portrayed in Wolverine's character. Pesci also puts that rage to action in Casino, where his character, Sam Ace Rothstein, relentlessly stabs actor Joe DiPinto's character with a pen in a jaw-dropping fit of fury. All that is to say, Pesci has an incredible way of capturing the uniquely bold and visceral violence that Wolverine is known for. Of course, Wolverine has already been adapted to the big screen by the gifted Hugh Jackman, and despite being a staggering 6 feet 2 inches, he fulfilled the role incredibly well for over 2 decades, including in last year's Deadpool and Wolverine. However, with Marvel set to redebut the X-Men, now is the perfect time to cast an actor who aligns more with the comic depiction of Wolverine. Jackman's portrayal of Wolverine revitalized the hero, and transformed him into somewhat of a suave heartthrob, but comic book Wolverine has always been a small and hairy ball of rage. While Joe Pesci has since aged out of any potential casting for Wolverine, his ability to show massive emotion and intimidation, in a 5 feet 3 inches frame, should set a standard for what future Wolverine actors should embody. Hugh Jackman was a great Wolverine, but it would be exciting if Marvel chose to lean more into Wolverine's comic book characteristics and go with a more Joe Pesci-inspired casting. The next Wolverine does not necessarily need to be tall and handsome. An actor who can match Wolverine's canonical comic book depiction would arguably be more compelling from a fan perspective. Audiences who know Wolverine from X-Men films know Wolverine as portrayed by Hugh Jackman, a tall and muscular man. However, the truth is that Wolverine is neither tall nor muscularly slim, but his massive rage in a little package is one of his most compelling aspects. Joe Pesci would have been an outstanding Wolverine due to his wide emotional range and ability to expertly convey volatile rage. Even though Joe Pesci sadly never donned the role of Wolverine, the MCU has the chance to do right by the X-Men hero and his fans by making him comically accurate.